It's been a great year for skygazing between the total solar eclipse and the recent aurora borealis. Now, get ready for a planetary parade, a celestial event where the planets line up in the sky. The next one will happen 3 June 2024, and if you're in the right part of the world on that night, you should be able to see up to 6 planets. Eagle-eyed viewers will be able to see Jupiter, Mercury, Mars, and Saturn with the naked eye. Those with high-powered binoculars or a telescope will also be able to peep at Uranus, which will be located near Mercury, and Neptune, which will be near Saturn. 6 worlds will align for a parade of planets, although only a few of them will be visible to the naked eye. Here's what you need to know about the rare alignment. A planet parade during which 6 planets will appear to align in the sky near dawn is on the way, but only 3 planets will be visible with the naked eye, and the phenomenon is more common than it sounds. 6 of the planets in our solar system, Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, are about to align on June 3 in what some media outlets are dubbing a parade of planets. The sight is predicted to be best visible an hour before sunrise on 3 and 4 June 2024. We will be able to see Mars, Saturn, and Jupiter if you have binoculars, and if you know where to look, you could probably see Uranus, but there's not much point in waiting until nearly sunrise. You might as well do that earlier in the night. Bottom line is that you can only see about half the planets in this planetary lineup with the naked eye. It's important to note that this alignment is not happening in space, but just in the sky as seen from our planet. From the point of view of someone standing on the Earth, looking at the sky, it will look like there is more or less a straight line of planets, which you could call a planetary alignment or a planetary parade. But physically, there's no actual alignment happening. It's just that most of the planets are more or less on the same side of the Sun at the moment. If the planets actually aligned with each other in space, that would be called a syzygy, and that's a much rarer event. This kind of planetary alignment is in fact not rare at all. There's going to be several more in the next couple of years because the outer planets move in the sky more slowly as they are further away from us, creating lots of chances for these kinds of alignments to happen. Actually, a probably better one is going to happen February 2025, when we'll have all of the planets in the sky at the same time, including Venus, which is missing from this one. Researchers recommend on 3 June 2024, about an hour before sunrise, as the best chance to see the show in most parts of the world. And they are more optimistic about Mercury joining the group of planets visible without instruments. Mercury is usually visible with the naked eye if you're somewhere with low light pollution, but it's better with binoculars because the planet is not particularly bright and it's only visible shortly before dawn, so it's usually on a fairly bright background. An app such as Stellarium Mobile or Night Sky can come in handy if you're unsure where to look, and ideally you need to be somewhere with low light pollution and a low horizon because Jupiter, Mercury, and Uranus are not going to be very far above it. One could also try to be somewhere with a good view to the east, because this will be more or less in the direction of the sunrise. Jupiter will be the easiest to spot, because it will be the brightest thing in the sky after the moon. The other planets, they're not easy to distinguish, but they don't twinkle in the same way that stars do, so that's one way to spot them. Researchers told that the alignment will be visible for a few days before and after June 3 or so. And if you don't have a great view of this particular parade of planets, there's another event in late August and several predicted for 2025. This means that it may be risky to get up at the crack of dawn to see the upcoming parade of planets, with as many as 4 of the 6 planets involved possibly obscured in some way. Take your local weather conditions and light pollution into account before making your plans. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed our videos, subscribe to our channel for there's more to come.